Hey, what's going on, my fellow degenerates and people who may have just stumbled onto the channel? I am Wolflaff, and I'm here with a new video today that's long overdue. However, before we really start, I'm going to ask you to like, subscribe, and also join my Discord down below. Anyways, in case you haven't noticed recently, I've been inactive these past months, and there's a story behind that, and today I'm here to present that story. From a fire to an entirely new field of play to a virus rearing its ugly head, it's easy to say I've been busy. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to start this video off, I'm just gonna say I live in Colorado, the shittiest state in terms of air quality and water quality, but the best state for just about most other things. This is important for several reasons that will come up soon. The first reason is how we start this story. On December 30th, 2021, something disastrous happened in my community. A fire started about a tenth of a mile away from my house and quickly spread across a several mile wide perimeter. In total, 1,084 houses burned in the fire. I was lucky in that my house did not burn and was not destroyed by the fire. However, due to smoke damage, I was displaced from my home for 4 months, only getting back just recently at the beginning of May. I was stuck in a hotel nearby where for this time I was mostly unable to make new videos due to the bad internet at the hotel. However, that would only help amplify the effects of something else that devastated the world since 2020. In January of 2022, I caught coronavirus. I had it for 9 days while living in a hotel. However, it was likely longer than that. It is highly likely that I had it a few days prior, leading me to miss some of the most important days in school, leading to a decline in my grades and a loss of both muscle and mental health. I gained weight during this time, and I was in quarantine for 2 weeks, and eventually I was let out of quarantine, but I was severely weakened, both mentally and physically. Quarantine did have its positive side though, as I was able to climb up the ranks in League of Legends to Gold 2, but its downs were horrendous. I was isolated without friends or family, I had no sense of normalcy or meaning, and I smelled like shit. Once I was back in school, it was an uphill battle trying to improve my grades from an F to a C to an A, but it was a challenge I had overcome. However, coronavirus was nothing compared to the ups and downs of my final occupation. So remember how I mentioned that I lived in Colorado before? Well, it had one more impact on me besides the Marshall Fire. Colorado is somewhat known for its indoor percussion groups. Indoor percussion is just marching band except it's indoors and it's just drums. Also, there's a tarp that you march on. So my school's indoor percussion was running out of people for the program, so I was approached to join. It was random, but made some sense from my point of view. I was pretty familiar with percussion in general, and I was put on a bass drum, and it was an uphill battle to say the least. I struggled with learning my music and balancing it all out with Saturday rehearsals and with the displacement issues. However, around early March, it had all clicked. It was good, as the 12-hour spring break rehearsals were approaching fast. These rehearsals were where my will was tested and where adversity was faced. But I mostly kept cool and played my best each rep. We breezed through state prelims and made it to state finals where we would be tested if we were state championship material. Turns out we weren't. But that's what happens when you have half the people of the normal drum line. The best you can do is second, which I was pretty happy to get. It's better than anything I've ever done in football. But after all is said and done, through the past 6 months, I've changed quite a bit. I've struggled and I've been tested by life. I battled COVID-20, definitely COVID-20, not COVID-19. COVID-19's fake. Lived out of a suitcase for 6 months and have become a solid bass drummer, and I'm happy with how life has gone. Except for one thing. It's that I have been fucking making new videos for 6 months. And today I'd like to break that habit and release my weekly-ish videos. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode and this video about my current situation. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to join my Discord through the link in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye.